band The Bee of the Bang. You've just caught me here practising my scales. You might know me from other such unsuccessful bands as Molotov Sluts, or Is That My Crab? Or my favourite, the folk group combo Shooting, Thrusting, Mary. Massive, or the ska band I used to be in. We were quite big in Scandinavia. They were called Scandinavia. But today I'm here to talk about The Bee of the Bang. We're a band, yes, from the south coast area, Portsmouth mainly, but around the little hamlets and towns and villages that surround this big place we call Southsea. Oh, it's great. We have such laughs here. Great times. The Bee of the Bang now has been going almost 4 years, I guess, in different guises. It's completely different now from when it started. I just was kind of doing solo stuff, acoustic stuff really, and it was much easier because you just go around with an acoustic guitar. You don't have to, lug the ridiculous amounts of instruments we've got these days. But after a couple of months, I realised that it's quite lonely. It's quite liberating in some ways, but it's quite boring in others. Playing with yourself. Hey. Me, Dave, Elliot, Brox, Ox and Jack be the Bee of the Bang. So yeah, this album is going to be completely different from the first album in the fact that the first album was recorded, most of the songs were written on acoustic guitar and they were put into a band format. So you can still play them on my own, I can still play them acoustically. This album I don't think is going to be like that at all. Most of the songs are written as a band for that setup, so it's going to be tricky when we're asked to play little acoustic sets. Story behind the whole album, and it's a long, strange, convoluted story with elements of some dreams that I've had and things like that. It's disturbing. It's sort of set in it's kind of based on our hometown. It's based on Southsea, but an alternative Southsea. It's an island. It's kind of in the Orient in the 1940s. Some of this I may be making up as I'm going along, but this is basically what it's about. All our days are wasted. days are wasted. All our days are wasted. All our days are wasted. This one is a man and a woman, and they fall in love, young love, and then the man starts having visions of the end of the world. As you do, that's what happens, isn't it? They get married, and he starts having these visions. People think he's mental. He gets locked up. He starts being a bit nasty, ends up killing someone. Then the world actually does start ending. So he's kind of a prophet. Not selling this story well at the moment. It makes sense in my own head. It will make sense when you hear it in songs. I'm not making sense of it. I'm going to write the script out. Maybe we'll sell it to Warner Brothers, Universal. They've shown some interest. Yeah, the big guys are really coming for us this time. So, just to reiterate and close off this little monologue, we're in a band, we're making an album.